Hey, so turns out telling Google not to track you is just as reliable as telling McDonald's not to put ketchup on your burger. Seriously, you never listen. What is so hard? Ketchup is not good on burgers. I only want mustard. I tell you mustard and you still put the ketchup on the burger. What is so hard to understand?
Get daily tech news in a way that doesn't suck. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
Yo, happy Monday. Welcome back to Front Page Tech, of course, show that gives you all the latest tech news. From one geek, that is me, to another, that is you. Quick thank you to everyone that sent birthday wishes my way over the weekend on YouTube and on Twitter. I am now 25 years old. Sweet God, that's so close to 50. That's halfway to 50. How old is too old to host this show? Like, should I retire soon? I think I'm getting too old. Okay, so story numero uno. YouTube desperately does not want you to go to the dark place. And they're willing to pay creators, streamers, to not go over to the dark place. That's right, YouTube is offering creators hundreds of thousands of dollars not to use Twitch. They're willing to pay their top creators to actually promote YouTube's new donation and paid memberships features so that people don't do that over on the dark place. Of course, by YouTube offering them money, a lot of money, and the creators taking said money and agreeing to promote these features ensures that the creators don't go over to Twitch, they stay on YouTube, and we all live happily ever after. Though the argument could be made that they're also paying creators to promote this membership thing to avoid creators going over to sites like Patreon. So there you go. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to let you know that we've officially launched our own Twitch page. The link is down in the description below. I will be eternally grateful if you help us reach 1,000 followers over there on Twitch. We're going to be live streaming exclusively on Twitch from this point forward. Unless of course I do go silent and never promote Twitch again. That might be because YouTube paid me $100,000 and I have no integrity. But until then, let's escape the YouTube tyranny and go to Twitch. Link below. Okay, so next up, we have an update regarding AirPower. It's available, everyone, released today. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not. But it will be coming out soon-ish. Of course, as you know, we first saw AirPower in September of, well, last year, 2017. And now, as we mentioned before, you can pretty much expect to see this thing officially released this year in September. In fact, there's a new report, and by new I mean as of today, that basically echoes the same thing that we told you before. It states that AirPower will be released sometime around the iPhone event, the 2018 iPhone event. Which we expect that, so okay. But the price, according to this Chinese website, will be around $150. That is, of course, $150 for the base model. You know Apple, I know Apple, they're gonna have you pay extra for the other part, the air part. If you want the air in power, you must pay extra. I know it's not a good joke, but I cannot take it back. And I am too lazy to refilm this. Breaking news, everybody. This just in. Apple is now doing a thing. They did a thing, and then they were like, nah, we don't want to do that thing. That's right. Apple made Beta 7 for iOS 12 available for download, and then undid that. They decided no. It seems they pulled the update because of performance issues. I guess there were multiple reports of apps taking like 10 seconds or more to launch, and that's on the iPhone 10. And people would restart the phone to be like, I just need to restart it. Just, I don't know, hit it. But no, restarting the phone, smacking the phone, nothing worked. It seemed to be an issue with the actual Beta 7 of iOS 12. And that is why I tell you never to download beta software on your main device. Especially your phone, the thing that needs to be reliable. You crash, you wreck your car, and you're all jumbled in a pretzel formation, and you just need to call 911, but your apps won't load, and everything's crashed because you downloaded beta software and your foot is in your mouth. And you're gonna die. You're gonna die right there in your car because you downloaded beta software, and I hope you learned your lesson. Now that you're dying, it's a little too late now for lessons to be learned. Sorry about your death. Okay, so this next one is a bit of a doozy. Apparently, Google is tracking you, whether you're on Android or iOS. It don't matter, honey. They're tracking you very specifically, like accurately, down to the square foot, tracking your location, even if you tell it not to. I feel like we reported something like this before, like a long time ago. Yep, there it is. Yep, figured as much. The Associated Press has released findings, apparently of some sort of investigation that has studied the way Google services, again, for both Android and iPhones, handle your location data. And apparently, though this should shock literally zero of you, many of Google's services, again, on both of those devices, quote-unquote, store your location data even if you've used privacy settings that say they will prevent it from doing so. The report goes on to say that Google stores a snapshot of where you are when you merely open its Maps app, but to that I would say, yeah. Even better is that automatic daily weather updates on Android phones pinpoint roughly where you are, and then some Google searches will give Google exactly your location. And we're talking searches that you make on Google that have zero to do with your location. An example that they gave was chocolate chip cookies. Yep, that's pretty much find the where I am, please. Again, that report states that Google will accurately pinpoint your location down to the square foot and save it to your Google account. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, even if you have gone as far as to go ahead and turn off the ability for Google to track your location history and store it, yep, still gonna happen, honey. We're talking it will continue to collect your location data and track you on a minute-by-minute basis, going as far as to remember your home address and other places that you visit throughout the day. So, do with that what you will. But, don't tell anyone. You can still turn this off. There's a way to stop it. If you go into your settings and dig through a little bit, you can turn off web and app activity, and that will stop it, apparently. Number one, as I said, this should shock literally none of you. It all makes total sense. It's a conspiracy. Google is tracking your location data, then giving that data to Mark Zuckerberg so Mark Zuckerberg can come to your house and eat your puppy dog. But seriously, joke's on you, Google. I search for everything while I'm taking a shit on the toilet. But of course, you knew that already. And of course, that is the show. Hopefully you liked it. You learned something. If you did, do go ahead and hit that like button. If you hate my stupid face, hit the dislike button and subscribe. I forgot that's also a thing you can do. But do that first. Hit that button if you haven't, of course, already. Okay, see you tomorrow.